What if the difference between the wealth you have and the wealth you want isn't in your business plan, your investment portfolio, or your sales funnel? What if it's hiding in the first 60 minutes of your day? For most people, the morning is a frantic blur, a screaming alarm, a desperate slap of the snooze button, a mindless scroll through their phone, and a rush out the door, already late, already reacting. But for the top 1%, the entrepreneurs and builders who create extraordinary lives, the morning isn't a race. It's their strategic advantage. It's the one time of day they have complete and total control. This isn't just another video about waking up early. We're breaking down a proven system, a series of rituals engineered to turn your morning into a growth engine for your bank account. These aren't theories. These are the habits used by the world's most successful people to build empires before most of us have had our first cup of coffee. We're going to deconstruct the step-by-step process that separates the financially disciplined from the perpetually struggling. So if you're ready to stop letting your day control you and start building real, tangible wealth before breakfast, pay close attention. Because what I'm about to share isn't just a routine, it's a revolution for your bottom line. Forget what you think you know about morning routines. The average person starts their day in a state of pure reaction. Their mind is immediately hijacked by notifications, emails, and the world's endless demands. They're instantly on the defensive. The wealthiest entrepreneurs do something radically different. They create before they consume. They get one fundamental truth. That first hour of the day is when your willpower is strongest, your mind is clearest, and your ability to make sharp decisions is at its absolute peak. They don't give that power away to anyone. They harness it. What you do in that first hour doesn't just set the tone for your day, it compounds, directly influencing your net worth over time. The choice between snoozing and strategizing, between scrolling and sweating, that's a financial decision. Today, we're choosing wealth. The pre-morning routine, winning the day before it starts. The ultimate morning routine doesn't start in the morning. It starts the night before. This is a non-negotiable concept for the highest performers. You can't have a powerful, proactive morning after a chaotic, reactive night. The foundation of a wealth-building day is laid in darkness, through the disciplined pursuit of high-quality sleep. The hustle culture myth of "I'll sleep when I'm dead" is not only outdated, it's financially stupid. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, for example, makes it a priority to get a full 8 hours of sleep. He's not alone. Many successful leaders see it as a strategic necessity, not a luxury. Quality sleep is what allows you to show up with the peak cognitive performance required to win. Winning the night before is about creating an environment for effortless rest. This means a non-negotiable shutdown time. For Apple CEO Tim Cook, who famously wakes up around 4 a.m., that often means being in bed by 9 p.m. This discipline ensures his early start is a product of strategic planning, not sleep deprivation. Beyond just sleep, preparation is everything. This is about eliminating friction for your future self. It's about making the right choices, the easiest choices. Lay out your gym clothes. Prep the ingredients for a healthy breakfast. Most importantly, spend 5 minutes planning your top priorities for the next day. Write down the 1 to 3 critical tasks that will actually move the needle. This simple act of pre-commitment prevents decision fatigue. Your willpower is a finite resource. Wasting that precious morning energy deciding what to wear, what to eat, or what to work on first is like lighting money on fire. When you wake up, you shouldn't be making decisions. You should be executing a pre-planned mission. The battle for your morning is won or lost in the simple, disciplined choices you make the night before. The first pillar, the non-negotiable wake-up. The alarm goes off. It's 5 a.m. It's dark, it's quiet, and your bed is comfortable. This is the first test of the day. Hitting snooze is more than just 9 extra minutes of bad sleep. It's your first broken promise to yourself. It trains your brain to accept mediocrity from the moment you open your eyes. Top performers don't snooze. In his study of self-made millionaires, author Tom Corley found that 44% woke up at least 3 hours before their workday officially began. Why? Because they understand the value of what's often called the golden hour. It's a sanctuary. No emails, no employee questions, no social media notifications hijacking your attention. It is pure, uninterrupted time to think and work on your business, not just in it. Just look at the evidence. Tim Cook of Apple starts his day around 4 a.m. Virgin Group founder Richard Branson rises at 5 a.m., stating that a morning workout puts him in the right state of mind for the day. The common thread is control. They seize control before the day has a chance to control them. Now I know the objection, but I'm not a morning person. And look, there is a real genetic component to our internal clocks, often called a chronotype. But for most people, this isn't a life sentence. It's a matter of habit and discipline. You can adjust your internal clock. You become a morning person by waking up early, consistently. Start small. If you normally wake at 7:30, set your alarm for 7:15 for a week. Then 7 o'clock. The goal is to gradually shift your body's rhythm until waking up before 6 a.m. feels normal. This isn't about torture. It's about giving yourself the gift of time and focus. Waking up early is the gateway to every other habit that builds wealth. 3. The second pillar, prime your mind for profit. Once you've won the battle against the snooze button, it's time to win the war inside your head. Most people wake up, grab their phone, and are instantly flooded with the chaos of news, social media, and other people's emergencies. Starting your day this way is a recipe for anxiety and distraction. Successful people do the exact opposite. They fiercely protect their morning mind and intentionally prime it for clarity, focus, and positivity through mindfulness and journaling. This isn't some woo-woo practice anymore. It's a non-negotiable for high-stakes performers. Media mogul Oprah Winfrey starts her day with meditation, often for around 20 minutes. Jack Dorsey, co-founder of Twitter and Square, has been known to meditate for up to an hour. Why? Because they know business is a mental game. Meditation is the workout for your brain. Neuroscience studies show that these practices can help reduce stress and boost your ability to focus. You don't need to sit for an hour. Start with 5 minutes. Use an app or just sit quietly and focus on your breath. The goal isn't to have zero thoughts. It's to notice your thoughts without getting swept away by them. Next up is journaling. If meditation is about clearing your mind, journaling is about focusing it. This isn't a Dear Diary entry, it's a strategic tool. Start by writing down 3 specific things you're grateful for. It's a scientifically backed way to rewire your brain for positivity. Then, write down your main goal for the day and visualize its successful completion. This practice activates a part of your brain that starts filtering your environment, helping you notice everything that can help you achieve that goal. These 2 practices take maybe 20 minutes, but the ROI is monumental. It's mental armor that replaces morning anxiety with calm, distraction with focus, and reactivity with intention. 4. The third pillar, fuel your physical engine. Top entrepreneurs get it. Your mind and body are a single system. You can't build $1 billion company from a hospital bed, and you can't make $1 million decisions running on fumes. That's why the third pillar is to move your body and fuel it right. Exercise is non-negotiable for a huge majority of successful people. Richard Branson famously credited his early morning workouts with giving him what he feels are an extra 4 hours of productivity each day. Apple's Tim Cook hits the gym for an hour of strength training, which he says is critical for managing stress. A morning workout boosts energy, builds discipline, and improves cognitive function. It literally makes your brain work better. This doesn't mean you need to adopt some insane workout regimen. Jack Dorsey's routine has famously included ice baths and intense jogging, designed to build mental fortitude, but you don't have to go to such extremes. The key is consistency. A brisk 20-minute walk, a 7-minute bodyweight HIIT circuit, or a yoga session are all incredibly effective. Just get your heart rate up and break a light sweat. Just as important is fuel. The typical breakfast of sugary cereal or pastries causes a rapid blood sugar spike, followed by a hard crash that leads to brain fog and irritability. A high performer's breakfast is designed for sustained energy. It's built on protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs. Think scrambled eggs with avocado or a protein shake. This provides a slow, steady release of energy that keeps your mind sharp for hours. Your physical health and financial health are deeply connected. By starting your day with movement and proper fuel, you're optimizing the very machine you use to build your wealth. 5. The fourth pillar, the knowledge advantage. In a world that changes this fast, the ability to learn is your most valuable asset. Wealthy entrepreneurs are perpetual students. They know their current knowledge has a shelf life, and they have to constantly upgrade their mental software. That's why the fourth pillar is intentional learning. Warren Buffett, one of history's greatest investors, famously spends up to 80% of his workday reading. While you might not have that kind of time, dedicating just 20 to 30 minutes of your quiet morning to focused learning gives you a staggering advantage over time. This isn't about scrolling headlines. It's a strategic intake of information. What should you be consuming? It should fall into one of three categories: industry-specific knowledge, skill development, or mindset expansion. Industry knowledge means staying on top of trends in your field. Skill development means sharpening your tools, reading a book on sales, leadership, or negotiation. Mindset expansion involves reading biographies or books on philosophy and psychology. Oprah Winfrey, for instance, is known for her preference for inspirational reads. The medium doesn't matter. It can be a book, a Kindle, an audiobook, or a podcast. The key is that the consumption is active. Keep a notebook. Think about how you can apply one idea to your business that day. The goal isn't to just acquire information, but to generate actionable insights. This daily habit of learning creates an ever-widening gap between you and your competition. Don't just work to earn, learn to earn. 6. The final pillar, strategic execution. All the other pillars, waking early, priming your mind, fueling your body, and learning, are designed to prepare you for this final, crucial step, strategic execution. This is where the potential you've built all morning turns into action that generates wealth. The biggest mistake you can make is starting your workday by opening your email. Your inbox is nothing more than a convenient organizing system for other people's priorities. When you start there, you immediately give up control. The most productive people protect their morning deep work block with religious zeal. They live by the principle of create before you consume. This means using the first 60-90 minutes of your workday to focus exclusively on your single most important task, the one that creates the most long-term value. This is often called eating the frog. The frog is your most challenging, most important task, the one you're most likely to procrastinate on. By tackling it first thing, when your focus is at its peak, you guarantee you make progress on what actually matters. How do you find your frog? The night before, ask yourself, if I could only accomplish one thing tomorrow to move closer to my biggest goal, what would it be? That's your frog. It might be writing a key proposal, outlining a marketing campaign, or coding a critical feature. It is almost never clear my inbox. This block of time must be sacred. Turn off your phone. Close your browser tabs. Let your team know you're unavailable. This is your time for high-value creation. This final pillar is what ties it all together. Waking up gives you the time. Mindfulness gives you the focus. Exercise gives you the energy. Learning gives you the strategy. And strategic execution is where you apply all of it to get real results. This system works. The evidence is overwhelming. But it only works if you act. So my question to you is, what is the one habit from this video that you are going to implement starting tomorrow morning? Let me know in the comments below. Making that public commitment is the first step. And if you found this valuable and want more proven strategies to build wealth and optimize your performance, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every video is designed to give you a competitive edge. I know we've covered a lot and it can seem intimidating. A 4 a.m. alarm, meditation, journaling, a workout, reading, and deep work, all before 9 a.m. Here's the most important rule: start small. The secret to building an unbreakable morning routine isn't to do this all at once. The secret is to use the principle of habit stacking. Pick one, just one of these pillars. Maybe it's just waking up 15 minutes earlier without hitting snooze. Once that feels automatic, stack the next habit. Add 5 minutes of meditation. Then a 10-minute walk. Then reading 10 pages of a book. Each habit should be a small, almost easy win that builds momentum. This isn't about punishment, it's about a powerful act of self-investment. Over time, these small, consistent actions compound into a robust system that feels as natural as brushing your teeth. Remember, this routine isn't about a rigid schedule. It's about a set of principles. Control your morning, prime your mind and body, and execute with intention. It's about deciding that your goals are more important than a few extra minutes of sleep. Your future is forged in these quiet morning hours. Start tomorrow.